Kollector the Hordarian here for the purposes of this here stream. In this stream, I do what I like to call unboxings, which is like an epic way, in my opinion, of phrasing unboxing. And then I usually like to mention that the derivative of the name Kollector is obviously a play off of the word collector, but with an 80s fantasy barbarian kind of spin. Um, it's to highlight my love of collecting, clearly, as you can see in the background. Anything from Funko Pops to mini arcade machines to, I don't know if you can see the little guy right there, Randy Macho Man Savage Slim Jim holder, one of my favorite pieces, piece de resistance. Um, yeah, I collect vinyl sometimes, mostly for framing, but I've got a record player that doesn't get a whole lot of usage, unfortunately. Um, the exciting thing about that is, one thing that motivated me with vinyl was trying to find old stuff that never got a full, like a digital release, like on CD or any other platform, just to kind of, tap into some music that you wouldn't normally hear. Um, so anyway, for tonight, as I'm prone to do, let me show off my recent acquisition, my T-shirt I'm rocking here. Seems a waste not to. It's so cool. It's such a cool find. This was like an insta buy. Check this out. I mean, how could you not, right? Like Garfield and Odie, iconic comic characters, just trying to look OG, with their old 90s technology. It's very 90s. It's very silly and cute. I love it. Five Below, so five smackerels knitted me that amazing t-shirt. All right. As I'm prone to do, I sit on a lot of the things that I order, thereby giving me a little bit of amnesia for what I ordered. So it makes it for a fun time, when I'm just kind of going through everything and remembering, oh yeah, that thing that I ordered months ago. It's fun for me. I'll just continue to do it while I have the platform. Um, I hope it's fun for anybody that decides to tune in. As I normally do, I'll upload from Twitch to YouTube, where you can find other collector videos as well as my other alter ego, Retronathan, where I focus a little bit more on like retro type of games, platformers, beat 'em ups, whether they're full on retro classic games or modern day games that evoke that kind of aesthetic. So, anyways, I'm collector tonight though, so let's get cracking. I usually like to start fairly small and then kind of expand upward, but yeah, let's see. How about let's go. Well, this guy from Woot, I think. I had already kind of sliced it open earlier, but Karate Kid, Street Rumble. Part of my motivation in getting this, I mentioned my other alter ego, Retronathan. I'm a big fan of the 80s, side-scrolling beat 'em ups. This is a game that looked a lot of fun. I don't know if you could see some of the pixel art there, but it definitely seems like a classic SNES or Sega, Genesis, Mega Drive type of game. And yeah, I figure I'll probably play this for Retronathan sometime. So that was my motivation. And, it was from Woot. It was like $12. You might still be able to get it. Check out Woot, which is a subsidiary of Amazon. So fulfilled by Amazon, backed up by their guarantees and everything. So all right. And speaking of Woot and Amazon, this was another one that I had actually sliced open here, but let me show it off. Okay. This here is a classic JRPG series, pronounced E's, not Y's. Um, Memoir, The Oath in Felgana, Refined Edition. So this here is like a collector's type of edition. I want to say it was like maybe 40 bucks or something. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. People were talking it up, saying it's a. I'd love to get to it. Now my backlog is crazy long, but and these are JRPGs can take a lot of hours to complete. But I hear it's a good time. I actually played the E's Book 1 and 2 on my TurboGrafx CD back in the day, and that blew me away. I mean, just to have like CD quality, like orchestrated score on a game and speech and some rudimentary animation, just blew me away. But so you know, I kind of have a little bit of a nostalgia pull here. But this is a good action RPG from what I've heard. This edition comes with the game, an acrylic diorama slash keychain set, a CD soundtrack, 4 postcard set, and microfiber cloth. So, yeah, there you go. Let me flash the back there. I don't know if you can see some of the loot that it includes. But I probably won't play that on Retronathan just because I think it just takes way too long and I could get lost. And that's just not too fun to see, you know, when somebody's kind of ambling around and in need of a guide or a YouTube video. All right, so this here, I believe, is a comic, if I'm not mistaken. This right here. Maybe the one that I ordered off of eBay. And if it's what I think it is, I just happened to discover it when I was recently in New York City, hitting up one of my fun little shops out there. I think it's Forbidden Planet, like the classic sci-fi film. Just comics and collectibles and just cool. It's a cool little shop. Okay, hold on now. They like taped this to the packaging here. This is kind of dubious. I mean, come on, when you're talking about comics, I think you'd be a little bit more mindful of, I don't like how they just, okay, little surgical removal there. I guess you can give them credit for wrapping it up pretty good, supporting it, because honestly, the postal worker did jam it in my mailbox, so there was that. Yeah, so check this out. Godzilla versus Hulk. This is a variant cover. I saw it on eBay because it piqued my interest when I bought a variant cover at Fantastic Forbidden Planet. Because I was like, well, what other variant covers are there? And I saw this one. I was like, I must get this. Because it evokes the original Godzilla comic from, I want to say it was the late 70s, 77 maybe. Like this font is spot on. And, you know, you see the little Godzilla, the classic Godzilla in the corner there. It's just, I love it. It's ridiculous, right? I mean, you know, Hulk is, you know, sizing up with Godzilla, which I guess you know, in some of Hulk's history, maybe he did grow the more rageful he got. I don't know. I'm, you know, somewhat versed in Hulk lore, but anyway, I just think it's a cool concept. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you go into a comic book store and, you know, people get talking and who would win in a fight, et cetera, and so that's why I love comics. You get to see things that you wouldn't on screen. You just can go wild with it. There's another one, like a Power Rangers Godzilla team up kind of thing, which I have yet to read because, again, it's on the backlog, the queue, you know. But so I got shows, games, comics, books on the queue. That's a good problem to have, you know. There's just so much kick-ass entertainment. You know, I'll be I'd like to joke that, in retirement, I'll, just be, yes, now I'm ready to go through it all, and then I'll go like be blind or something. It's like the tragic ending of one of the classic Twilight Zone episodes. The guy that loves to read, last guy on Earth, he finds a library, smashes his glasses. It's like, oh snap, literally. All right, let's see what this is here. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think this is another eBay buy. So I'm a fan of horror. Now, this here is called The Barn. I actually own this already, but this is unique in that it's supposed to have, I think, a PC game. Yes. Barn the video game. So I'm going to have to get an external DVD player, hook it up to my laptop, and fire this puppy up because I don't know. It's curiosity got the best of me. So it says here, it looks like this was part of an Indiegogo campaign, and let me tell you, there's a version of this Barn video game that was, I think, in an SNES type of box, or maybe it's an original NES box, and I would love to own that. I mean, that just looks incredible. But this was kind of, low budget, not going to break the bank kind of thing, and will allow me to, try it out. And honestly, I can't find the other version. It's eluded me. I put the search in on eBay to alert me. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, this is kind of heavy. This is I think I know what this is. I think I had already received one of these for my last unboxing. And this is the Volume 2 of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror Omnibus. I actually have a lot of these comics, but I'm a big fan of getting, like the omnibus, or the graphic novel, just to collect them all into one edition. I mean, it is a little unwieldy. I mean, this thing is big and heavy, but it's very cool presentation. I mean, I've watched The Simpsons since day one. I mean, I've kind of gone off. It's gone by the wayside more recently, to be honest. I mean, I just haven't kept up with it. But I've seen most seasons, and always looked forward to every Halloween. They just go nuts with it, and it allows them to stretch their creative muscle a bit. They get to really try on new things and parody classic horror films and whatnot. And the comics just take it to different places as well, and I love it. Bongo does a good job with the Simpsons license. That's the publisher. Okay, this I believe is probably the volume 3 or 1. I don't think they came in order. Oh, this is. Oh, I guess I didn't open that last time. This is both 1 and 3. Let me show you 1 first. Check that out. Just big, bold, colorful. You got King and Kodos. Those are the classic staples of the Halloween special. Usually scheming and scamming. How to eat people, or how to prepare people, how to prepare for people, how to prepare for 40 people. It's a whole thing. I think that was an Outer Limits episode that they were parodying there, if you're familiar with that reference. Here's the volume 3. It's a lot of kooky horror, Halloween, Simpsons material here. Keep me busy for a while. maybe I'll get to crack into my 2 months of Halloween. I like to start early September and just watch horror films and read up on cool horror things and what have you. So that could be a part of that tradition. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's go with this guy. I don't know what this is. It's from Walmart. I think I do know what this is. So, I'm a fan of slick deals because just cues you in on some great deals. Of course, I follow video games, and this one popped up, and I've been meaning to check it out, so I scooped it up. If I can get it out of this infinity bag, just layers of wasteful packaging. Okay. This Cult of the Lamb, indie type of game, Devolver Digital. I love generally what they put out as a publisher, and I'd heard good things about it. And this was $10, so I ordered 4 so I could qualify for free shipping, and the extras that I have will make for great trades, gifts. Or I just kind of sit and collect dust and collect them. So a little disappointing because I think there may be a more complete edition. There's some DLC, but for $10, I mean, for a physical game, I'll take it. Speaking of which, I know the Switch 2, there's a big controversy about key games or key cards or whatever they call them, because apparently some stuff they're not including completely on the cart, which I get the uproar. You want to be able to sort of future-proof things and not have to access the internet and download stuff. You want to just play it straight from the cart. But there are some people that are, looking into pushing back on that. What is it? Video Games Express, I think, the Canadian retailer. They're wonderful. They're one of the top. And they get great exclusives. They do reprints of games, make them a lot more accessible to people that want to get a physical copy. They'll do prints of games like for the original Switch, you can get Breath of the Wild with the DLC all in one cart. I ordered one of those. You can get the Mario Kart with all the DLC on cart, which I think is pretty awesome. All right, so another one I should mention. That they're running a special on it now. If you order Terrifier, the arcade game, it comes with an acrylic standee. That's an exclusive to Video Games Express. So pretty cool. I already have my collector's edition lined up. I'm thinking about maybe getting a standard edition too, but it's $60 for like a retro side-scrolling beat 'em up. I'm like, that seems a little overpriced, but I don't know. Maybe I'll reconsider. Oh, maybe it's 60 Canadian. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, let's see. This one is from, this is from the Konami store. Now what the heck did I do with there it is. My handy dandy box cutter. So, OKS, which I believe stands for Original Konami Store. It's just weird that they do that. I wish they would just say Konami, because I love that name. It evokes nostalgia immediately when I see it. So anyways, a while back, when the Dominus collection dropped, that is the games that appeared on the DS, the Nintendo DS, the Konami store put out their own exclusive variant, which is pretty cool. It's a limited run release, oddly enough, but only sold through the Konami store, as far as I understand. So it has the different heroes from those games, which are Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, and Portrait of Ruin. Also included Haunted Castle Revisited. Interesting. I did not know that. Haunted Castle is a hella hard game. That's like Konami was trying to have a Castlevania arcade game, and it is mad hard. Just kind of maddening, honestly. But all right, so let me put this guy aside and let's go to this guy. Okay, so this is limited run games. I talk them up all the time. I still have love for them. I know they've kind of fallen by the wayside for some people, but they've gotten better about their business model. What they do is they prospect like how many pre-orders for a game, and then they produce it, and you have to wait a while for that because the game hasn't been produced yet. But especially if you get like a collector's edition, because they have to do all kinds of extra stuff that they have to wait on. So, anyways, I'm used to it. I'm like, whatever. It's a nice surprise when it does ultimately come. Let's see what surprises lie in wait, wrapped up in brown paper. I mentioned Castlevania Collection earlier. Well, here's a cool little version of this has like OG, like NES and Super NES and Genesis games on it. I want to say this was a convention exclusive to have it, printed on the cart like that. I've just picked up Atari Mania. I mean, it was fairly cheap. Seems like a fun retro kind of collection. And then I picked up this. I've been wanting to play this one for a while. Bloodsucker Anti-Terror Squad or Bats. Just seems like a fun little spooky themed side scroller. Might be fun to play that around Halloween. Actually, my 2 months of Halloween tradition. Keeping going. Okay, let's see. I got Vinegar Syndrome here. Let me maybe hold off on that one. And, or you know what? No, I'll open that one next. About had a heart attack. I saw a piece of fluff moving because of the wind generated from the fan, and I thought it was a spider. Yeah, I've had arachnophobia for some time. Trying to be better about it. Some videos on the internet help. There's some really cute looking jumping spiders. Okay, so this is from Vinegar Syndrome. What did I order? I don't even remember. See, that's another thing I collect is movies. Vinegar Syndrome, their mission is to save genre kind of movies, schlocky, drive-in B movies that, people love, and a lot of love was put into making them, but they're often low budget and usually kind of underappreciated by the masses. But there is a fervent following, people like myself, that enjoy these flicks, and they, of course, then they have these crazy slip covers, and people, pine after that because, it scratches that collector itch. But so right here I've got The Last Circus. Looks a creepy clown on the back there. This is by a director, and I can't remember their name. But I recently saw a flick by them on the Joe Bob Briggs show. Let me see if I can pull it up here. A film by Alex de la Iglesia. Yeah, so I really enjoyed the film that I watched by this director. So I went in blind with this. I mean, not quite blind. I read some reviews. Sounded like a good time. I'm like, let's go, and it had a new slip cover, which I just showed. This looks insane. I have no idea what this is, but I guess, again, I get caught up in the descriptions, and all the people on Vinegar Syndrome are like, yo, man, it's wild, just go in, check your brain at the door, and have a good time. This is called Bone Sickness. I mean, just look at that slipcover. I mean, I love this art here. There is something to be said for this. Takes me back to the video store days when that's the selling point. You're walking down an aisle full of videos that are like, "Hey, check me out! Hey, check me out!" And it's in the end, it's whatever had the best, cover. I mean, look at the back of this. So this is going to be something with some cool practical effects, some zombie kills, uh, decapitations, etc. So, um, looking forward to going in on that blind. Um, this here is called The Seventh Curse and Witch from Nepal. I'm part of a bad movie viewing group. I believe, and we saw this witch from Nepal. It involved like a flying witch head. Insane stuff, man. Very trippy. Oh wow, this looks like this comes with a booklet. Oh my goodness. Check that out. Does it has some cool little photos in here and just a description of like an interview, and that's cool. So The Seventh Curse, I watched that one on Tubi. So see if you can still check that out. That was worth a watch. It is nuts. And has I think that's the one with Chow Yun Fat. I want to say, yeah, Chow Yun Fat. Very entertaining. Just weird adventure film with supernatural elements and kung fu. I mean, what's not to like? So, cool little set right there. All right, I got a few more things left here, and then I'll call it a night. Let's go with Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth, they're fine purveyor of all sorts of geeky collectibles and what have you. They usually do a good job. I don't have any complaints. Let's see what they sent me. I ordered a bunch of things, but I mean, obviously, some I think were pre-orders, so that's not going to be in here. What's this now? No way, that's super cool. April Fool's Day? It says, you weren't expecting this, were you? That's the fun part. To celebrate Entertainment Earth's 29th anniversary, we're throwing a bitty pop party in every box. Limited edition freebie? Check. Collector street cred? Secured. Maximum effort? You bet your chimichangas. Keep it, love it, maybe even start your bitty pop army, and hey, if you really want to show it off, tag us. That is super cool. See, it's the little things. Okay. Here's the bitty pop. Let's see which one I got. My daughter loves blind bags. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do too. I mean, the anticipation of what's it gonna be? Did you get a super rare one, a super cool one that you love, or if I could just get this packaging off. It's Deadpool, I could see. Sleepover Deadpool. It looks, hold on, what is this? I was going to say it came with a protector, but it seems like it's got some kind of, here, let me take that off. Will it focus? Maybe not. Maybe if I touch, no. Well, you get kind of a sense of it. Pretty cool. That's fun. Yay. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. So this I ordered for my daughter, as if she needed more. Like, it's been the birthday month. She's gotten quite a few cool things, but why not keep it going? So this is another Bitty Pop of Frodo and his little Hobbit hovel. Check that out. Sorry about the glare. The ring light is strong with this one. Super cool. Little Hobbiton domicile. Frodo Baggins and the Shire. Super cool. Alright, so I will gift that to her. Oh, this was another thing that I had ordered for her. She likes Hatsune Miku stuff, and so I ordered her a tumbler. Let's see what this looks like. Wow, that's super slick. Probably not dishwasher safe. I'll have to... Is it? Check it out. Very slick art. She's gonna love it. Alright. Let's see here. Is that it from Entertainment Earth? Mini Pop. April Pools Flyer. Oh, okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's do Strictly Limited. Okay, not to be confused with limited run games. Strictly Limited, based out of Germany. Even worse with their ship times. And in fact, I have a little story about this that I'm about to open. I ordered this a while ago. I want to say back in November, and they've already been printed. It's just a matter of like, okay, here it is, April, and I'm like, y'all got my order? I reached out to customer service, and they're like, oh yeah, so we've been busy releasing these other new games, and you know, sorry, they're on their way. And I got a confirmation, shipping confirmation, and sure enough, they came soon thereafter. So at least they were responsive, and did, you know, and did send them out. So glad for that. Hate that I have to, like, you know, shake the tree branches, you know, to get the coconuts to fall, but sometimes that's what you got to do, you know. I get it. I'm not running a major, you know, physical video game retailer, publisher, whatever. I can't imagine. I mean, heck, with my ADHD brain, that place would be on fire. All right. So, this game I've been waiting for. I'll have to play this on a future Retronathan stream. This is the Switch version. If I can get it out of the bubble wrap here. Okay, so Iron Meat. This is a run and gun type of game. I'm gonna keep it in the shrink wrap actually, because well, I don't know. This is a collector kind of thing, conundrum, you know. I'll buy it digitally probably to play it, but I don't know. This is a steel book in here. You can hear it. And it's like a collector's edition. Yeah, I think I might just leave it in there. That's the collector in me, but very happy to finally receive that. I'm awaiting my PS5. I bought it on PS5 as well. I think those are incoming too. All right, last unboxing here is another. This is a bigger box from Limited Run. Let's see what kind of goodies are in here. I feel like with the size of this box, probably has at least one collector's edition. Yeah. Okay, actually, there's another game in here that I ordered for my daughter. As being a Hatsune Miku fan, this little Logic Paint game. She's an artist too, so I think she might find this quite cute and enjoyable. Yeah, hopefully she digs that. I think she will. I bought just, I mean, I bought this based on the cover alone. Bat Boy. I mean, that cover is epic.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, sweetie.
Sorry, I'm going to bed now.
Oh, okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, night, love you.
Night, love you. This is like a, I want to say 16-bit. It might be a little 8-bit. Maybe more of an 8-bit action side-scroller. Looks like a lot of fun. Clock Tower Rewind. This is a re-release of a classic SNES game. This series is one of the earliest survival horror series. Predates Resident Evil and has its fans. This will be my first time getting to play the series, so I'm excited about that. Alright. Let's see. What is this big boy? There's a box within a box. Alright, let's see here. Get my trusty box cutter. Oh, I think it's the Clock Tower Super Duper whatever edition. Wow. Oof, look at that thing. This includes physical game, Clock Tower statuette, original soundtrack, 12x16 double-sided poster featuring art by Shintaro Kagu, acrylic standees, Dan Barrow's stress ball, ham object enamel pin, demon idol keychain, and sticker sheet. Cool. So, who knows? Maybe I'll open, I always say this, maybe I'll open this on a future unboxing. We'll see. The collector in me wants to keep things sealed. There's a big, debate on that between collectors. Some are like, I buy games to play them. It's like, okay, cool. You know about streaming and digital. I mean, you can buy games to collect them too. Nothing wrong with that. Don't shame people and gatekeep and all of that. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. I digress. Again, I'm Johnny B, aka Kollector, the Hordarian. If you join me tonight, appreciate you coming by. Feel free to, kind of go in the chat, although I don't know if I can access chat here, to be honest. I'm very low production, clearly, just kind of using my phone and a ring light here. But anyways, I'm under the Geeks Like Us umbrella. I'm mostly the one that's handling stuff and doing the Retronathan streams. This one, I'll keep it going as long as I can. I like doing it. It's kind of fun. I just kind of do the Kollector streams randomly. Retronathan is a little bit more regimented. I try to do it Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lately, I've been playing through Ori, the sequel, Will of the Wisps. Part 11 of that. Part 12 will be next. Just trying to do a playthrough of that game. Anyway, again, thank you for being a part of Geeks Like Us and Kollector the Hordarian. Hope to see you at the next one. I'll upload this to YouTube where you can find my other videos under the Geeks Like Us umbrella. So thanks again, and as I like to say, keep it geeky.